Hello everyone, and if you're new, glad to have you. My name's Caitlin Paints. If you're not new, you would know that I've been on a teensy-weensy, itty, very short hiatus, but now I'm back, and I've been really trying to think and doing some brainstorming, really racking my brain trying to figure out some good video ideas for you guys, and I think I found the perfect idea. Because, you know, there's nothing better to start off my return to YouTube than a 30-day 50+ hour long commitment. For today, as you've seen in the title thumbnail of the video, I will be creating one painting every day for a month. Is this a smart idea? No. Will it be a huge time commitment? Yes. But will it make for good content? Okay, so step one of this plan is I have this watercolor pad, so we're gonna chop it up into basically little canvases, one for each day. So I'm gonna do that, and then we will start with day one. Okay, so we're just gonna jump straight into the challenge with day one. For some context, I'm going to be using oil paints for this challenge. So 30 days, 30 oil paintings. I'm gonna be quick, and when I say quick, I mean 45 minutes to 2 hours. That's kind of how much time I'm giving myself. And as you probably saw, I am fighting this oil paint. I'm not very good with like the whole layering thing and thickness, and I think it shows in this painting. Everything kind of turned out kind of muddy, but there we go, day one complete. Moving right on to day two, and we are painting this lovely clownfish. If you have a name for him, please name him in the comments. I really tried to make my paint less thin than last time, and I think it helped with the muddiness. And I definitely think this was a good lesson to learn sooner rather than later, because it would have been a struggle. Day 3, we are still trucking along. I decided to paint my little plant that I have on my windowsill. I love him, his name is Cody. This was another one of those paintings that I just spent an absurd amount of time on, and I think it was honestly just because I wanted him to look cool, because, you know, it was my plant. Oh, and if you're wondering why I'm putting the white coat of paint on the paper before I actually start painting, it's basically because when I was testing, the paint just spread and like blended a lot better. So if you see me doing it, that's why, basically. Day 4, day 4, day 4. Today we're painting eyes. Well, just one eye. I found a cool reference on Pinterest, and I wanted to make it my own, so I shattered it. I don't know what I was thinking, but I think it turned out. Definitely don't think it was perfect, but for painting my first eye ever, pretty good. Oh god, this one was rough. This is a perfect example of something that should have stayed a drawing. I mean, I came up with the idea by myself, but it didn't turn out. And I don't know what I could have done to make it turn out. It wasn't working. Although, I still think it's cool, so I don't regret making it, but we're just gonna move on. After the Earth Lady and Unicorn from yesterday, I decided to just go simple and paint some coffee. And I actually had a lot of fun, like painting the design that's inside the coffee that's made with milk normally. It was just really relaxing to get in all the details, because, I don't know, it was just cool to do it with the brush, I guess. But yes, it's simple, but I'm very happy with this one. Okay, I actually forget what day it is, but for this one, I pulled out one of my very old drawings from middle school, and I decided to recreate it because I thought that was a cool idea and I've seen it online. But I think it turned out, I think the color choices are weird, but the bird is adorable, so that makes up for it. And yeah. So day 8, and this one is a little bit different because I chose to draw hands, which are hard, but I also wanted to try to be more painterly, make sure my brush strokes show and don't worry too much about the details. That was actually very challenging for me because that's very much out of my comfort zone, but I think I did good for my first time in that kind of style. Day 9, and today I was not feeling like painting. Not gonna lie,
everyone's gonna have those days, and I just had to get it done and over with, so I quickly painted some clouds and a plane, and not gonna lie, it still took me 40 minutes, and I do think it turned out pretty good despite me not being too into it. And we finally hit double digits with day 10. Today I decided to paint a blue flower, mainly because I thought the colors were just really interesting, and I wanted to paint a flower, I guess. I was really starting to run out of ideas here if you couldn't tell, but it turned out. Background is weird, but I still like it. Day 11 was definitely an adventure. I decided to set up a little still life because I was bored at looking at reference images, so I set it up and pretty random, just stuff I found around the house, and painted it from life. It was kind of hard to get the colors right, and I think I did a good job at it. And also proportions are weird because like the canvas size is much more square, but I really like it actually. This day was very weird and random. I don't know what inspired me to paint two ships fighting, but it happened. I can tell you, however, I was getting a lot more comfortable with oil painting. Everything kind of just clicked into place, and because of that, I was just having a lot more fun painting every day. Day 13, and we are officially nearing the end of the first half of the challenge. I decided to paint some water, and while I've painted water and oil paints before, I definitely did not give myself the time I needed to make this look good, but with the time I gave myself, it turned out pretty well. Does it look realistic? No, but it looks cool, so I'm not complaining. Day 14 was probably my favorite day of them all. I could go on for hours about how much I love grapes as a painting subject. They're just the coolest fruit to paint. In short, like, grapes are kind of translucent, so when you just shine a light at it, so many colors come out and they're just so interesting to look at. But yeah, I'm going on about this for too long. We're gonna move on to day 15. Day 15, we're officially halfway through the challenge, yay! I painted a little window with some flowers, thought it was really cool. And in general, it's just a cool painting to end the halfway point of this challenge with. And I just think it's absolutely crazy that with just these little paintings, I've been able to learn so much about the medium and all of the different techniques that go into painting. And now finally, just over 2 weeks into this challenge, we are finally halfway done. Hello again. It has been a few days and now all of the paintings are dry, except these three. But we are now officially halfway done with the challenge. 2 weeks from now, all of these little canvases will be filled out with lovely paintings. And yes, I am ending this video on a cliffhanger. I hate to leave the next half of this painting challenge to a part 2, but fret not because I will be getting the next part out as soon as humanly possible. But now that we're nearing the end of the video, I just wanted to say thank you so much for watching this far. I really do enjoy making videos for you guys, and if you do want to see a part 2 or just like my videos, just consider subscribing. Anyway, catch you next week, see you in part 2, and goodbye!